Good morning. My name is Leslie Williams, and I am in San Diego, California. And let me just prop up this video camera really fast. Okay. Now, this is a prediction video, and the reason why I'm making this video is because I am going to make some predictions pertaining to what could happen concerning me, about me, towards me, around me, or against me at the Biomedical Library today on UCSD campus. Hold on. I am a victim of what is known as gang stalking, okay? This crime is also called organized stalking. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm literally going to play you the audio of a video that you can even watch yourself by going to YouTube or Google and typing in the following way that I describe it. Gang stalking, bullying on steroids. This is the audio of that video. I went to the internet and transferred the audio of the video to my cell phone and to tape recorders. And so I'm going to do is play the audio of that video so you can literally even see that this is a factual, this is a literal crime that has been recognized by uncorrupted police officers and community citizens who have become familiar with these criminal realities as a result of them becoming aware of them and then educated concerning them. This is the audio of that video.
This story on our website, kcba.com. Due to not police call it bullying on steroids. We're talking about gang stalking, but it actually has nothing to do with the gangs that you first think of. Southern Coast News reporter Candace Wynn learned more about the trend and how it's getting more dangerous because of the internet. It makes me so afraid.
Lawrence Gazino claims his neighbors are gang stalking him because he plays loud music late at night and is outspoken. He said for the last year and a half he's been systematically followed by a group of people. At one point he said they climbed on his roof to harass him. Gazino said he's developed a paranoia that's devastated his relationships with friends and, worst of all, family.
That's the worst part of it. If it was me, I would take action.
Santa Cruz Police Lieutenant Larry Richards said police are becoming more aware of gang stalking because of cyberbullying. But what is gang stalking? Basically, the victims could be driving their car or talking on their phones or walking the streets when a group of people try to systematically terrorize them. Richards said gang stalking is nothing new, but new technology is making it more common.
Gang stalking itself, they have elevated themselves to technology. So this is something that's been going on before the age of Facebook, Twitter, those other social websites. They just now have gone into those areas.
Gazino said he's proof that the problem isn't just online and that it can hit too close to home, a home he plans on leaving because of gang stalking.
I want to be able to go to the tennis course and play tennis or play ping pong without people following us everywhere. It's just nerve-wracking.
I'm Candace Wynn in Salinas, your Central Coast News.
If found guilty of gang stalking, the person may face criminal, conspiracy, and stalking charges, all of which are felony charges in California.
Now what I'm gonna do in this video, and I gotta make it really fast because I have a limited amount of time of video time left on my video card that's in this video camera, is I'm making a prediction. I have not been back in any library on UCSD campus since January 27th, 2014. As you can see by me showing you this video picture of my cell phone, that it's 4/27/2014. Okay? That's April 27th, 2014, Sunday. Now, I have not been back in their library, in any of their libraries, okay, since January 27th, 2014. Now, what I'm going to do right now is just really fast, before I continue my statements concerning UCSD, is I'm going to Google, and I'm going to use the voice feature in order to enable a Google search pertaining to, so Google can show me how many Google generated responses come up as a result of me inquiring organized stalking in universities, and then gang stalking in universities. Okay, so I'm gonna give the voice command for Google to search the terms that I state. Organized stalking universities. Okay, now, I guess on the cell phone it doesn't show you how many Google generated responses come up. Okay, so anyways, what I'm going to do is then just not do that then. Just bear with me for a second. Now, what I'm doing is I'm going to predict what could happen concerning me going to the library today on UCSD campus. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I need to upload some videos. Okay, that are, I got a backlog of videos pertaining to what's been happening towards me still in San Diego County. I live in La Jolla as a result of me being a gang stalking target. Now I'm going to literally give you some evidence on this video in order to be able to illustrate to you factually that I am a victim of this crime. But first let me make the video predictions. Now you can go to Google and type in either and or organized stalking in university or gang stalking in universities and look at how many Google generated responses you get to each one of those keyworded descriptions. Then go to Google and type in organized stalking and or gang stalking and library employees, library staff, library security officers. In fact, on November 20th, 2013, I caught a UCSD library security guard inside of the Geisel Library stating to me and a hidden running recording tape recorder that a staged complaint could cause me to be banned. That's right. And that audio has already been uploaded to the internet. Now, I am subject to organized gang stalking on UCSD campus and every building that I go to on their campus, including at bus stops. And I want you to listen to this. I have caught at least 3 separate UCSD students admitting to me and a hidden running tape recorder that they were put in my physical presence, 2 of them at the bus stop right at the corner of Gilman and Myers, admitting to me that a third party put them in my presence to engage in certain physical gestures. Now, you can go to YouTube right now and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Catches Gang Stalker Admitting Sent to Harass." Read comments. What that is a YouTube video of me uploading a audio file of me catching 3 teenagers admitting that they were put on the MTS bus route on January 28th, 2012. Okay, to engage in these specific physical gestures towards me intentionally by a third party by the name of Jamar, an individual I do not know and have knowingly never met. I don't know anybody in San Diego County at all because I have made it my complete intention not to develop any relationships at any level, the acquaintance level, the friendship level, or the intimate level, because I wanted to be able to make sure that any evidence that I caught pertaining to me being an organized stalking, gang stalking target could not be a result of the perpetrators trying to claim that my evidence is false somehow as a result of people that I know that might be trying to assist me in proving this crime's happening to me by making false claims. You would not believe the lengths that these filthy sewer rats will go to discredit anything about a target, including their evidence. Make no mistake about it, I know exactly what I'm talking about. All you gotta do is look at this realistically. On November 20th, 2013, I literally caught a library security officer at UCSD admitting to me in a hidden running tape recorder that a staged complaint can cause me to be banned. Now, on January 27, 2014, a library security officer came inside the biomedical library and handed me a letter from the director of security for the library, stating that I had harassed a biomedical library staff member on January 9, 2014, and then followed him back into the library to harass him more. Total and complete, 100% complete, bold-faced falsehoods. Literally. I can't say it any plainer, literally. And the whole entire events that took place towards me on January 9, 2014 and on the 27th of January were also caught on tape recorder. Now, I forwarded specific information to the library security director, her name is Nancy, pertaining to what really factually occurred on January 9th, telling her also that what occurred was caught on audio file, Okay, I also sent her information pertaining to how the UCSD library security guard was caught admitting that a staged complaint can cause me to be banned. I asked her if she would feel inclined to interview me concerning these evidences and these events, and she has not replied to any. Well, she replied and just basically ignored my request for an interview so I could present her with this evidence concerning a UCSD library security officer stating that a staged complaint can cause me to be banned. She totally and completely ignored that. She completely ignored the fact that I told her that I could present her the audio of the January 9th event that took place towards me and a biomedical library staff member who just happened to walk by me as I walked out of the library to take a break for a second. Now, let me just put it to you this way. Right now in my possession, I have an email file that was written back in November of 2012, stating that, and the actual Gmail file name states this is being made inside at the UCSD Biomedical Library. In this email, it states about how I have over 600 audio files at that time, in that calendar year, of individuals getting around me and saying gang stalk everywhere I go, every single day, including on UCSD campus, including in their Club Med restaurant. Now, this email, when it was made, it was also printed out, which shows the date of the printout and the date the email was made and sent to myself. Now, since November 2012, I have caught hundreds of audio files of individuals getting around me on a daily basis saying gang stalk in specific ways. Now, on November 20th, 2012, 2013, I not only caught a UCSD library security officer stating that a staged complaint can cause me to be banned, but before I went into that library, used the computer for about a little over an hour and a half, and then went to go leave, and that's when the library security officer approached me and made these statements. Before I went into the library for that day, I had talked to a UCSD campus police officer and told him that individuals get along my routes every single day, everywhere I go on their campus, and constantly repeat gang stalk being said around me. Basically what they're doing in reference to how they're letting me know that I'm being gang stalked is by getting, but not limited to, getting around me and repeating certain words, phrases, or physical gestures. Now, I have already caught maybe four, I'm having a hard time remembering, at least three separate UCSD students admitting to me and hidden running tape recorders, two of them on campus, that they were put in my physical presence to engage in these physical gestures by third parties. That's right. And two of them were caught right on UCSD campus admitting it. That's right. Now, these sensitization, these methods of repeating words and phrases and physical gestures along all my routes is what they do to every targeted individual. You can Google it. Just go to Google and type in gang stalking or organized stalking, repeating words or phrases, and then in a separate search, repeating physical gestures, like putting your hands to your face, your mouth, your nose, finger pointing, stroking, taking the hat off and stroking the hair back in specific ways, putting the hat back on and then tapping the brim, pointing in specific ways, or holding the finger to your mouth, to the side of your face, to your cell phone. First they sensitize you to finger pointing, and then they just make sure that you see that people are. I've walked inside inside a UCSD Price Center, coming in and out of going outside to take breaks, coming back in, and they would position people for me to see in my line of sight in reference to where I was going back to walk back to, doing this, just literally standing there, sitting at the tables doing this. Now, is that not odd, or what? And other individuals doing this, sitting right next to me nonstop, or sitting right next to me and doing this. Constantly. I'm talking about never taking it down. Or coming in and sitting next to me and doing this, and constantly and never sitting it down. But first what they did in reference to when they sensitized me, and putting the finger in the mouth, like this. They'll literally sit next to me and go like this. Now, when they first sensitized me to finger pointing, it was taking the finger and then holding it directly down by the crotch. Holding it down by the crotch and then holding it up from the crotch. And then, once they knew they sensitized me to that, they brought the finger up and put it into the mouth. So you know what this is inferring. Then once they knew that they had me sensitized to the whole finger situation, they then just started getting around me and holding their cell phones to their face right next to me constantly everywhere I go. Okay, and you can tell they're intentionally doing it because of how they'll walk up to the bus stop where I'm standing at, and there'll be many spots for them to stand in reference to where I'm standing at, and they will literally go out of their way to make sure they stand in front of me so my eyes see them do this as they're standing in front of me. To do this, or to stand in front of me and go like this. Okay, now just Google what I'm saying, you'll see I'm telling you the truth. But what the 3 separate UCSD students admitted to was putting their hands to their face, like this. And that's exactly what the 3 teenagers admitted to back in 2012. They literally admitted that they were put on the bus route, a bus route I was already on, the 928 bus, which was actually the bus I was assaulted on October 10th, 2011. Go to YouTube and type in "learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on an MTS bus." And if you look in the description of that YouTube video, you will see a blog. Click on it. And then once you open it up, you will see an attached PDF link that's in it that is titled Assault 11. You'll literally be able to see that I predicted that assault 11 days before it occurred. Then you can go to Google and type in "learning disabled woman exposes how MTS assault video is altered." Getting back to the email file that I made in 2012, I flat out stated that individuals are getting around me on a daily basis saying "gang stalker," and that it's been caught on over 600 audio files pertaining to how many audio files I had caught it by that time in that calendar year. I have now over 800 audio files. So this is a printed out email that I got that was made back in November of 2012. On November 20th, 2013, I not only caught a library security officer admitting that a staged complaint can cause me to be banned, but earlier in that day, I had talked to a UCSD campus police officer, which was also caught on tape recorder, and I told him that everywhere I go, every single time I come on their campus, gang stalk is intentionally set around me in specific ways, identical ways, along all my routes every single day on their campus every time I go there, not including the physical gestures as well. Okay, now what you're about ready to hear, I told him this to his face on November 20th before I went into the library, which I then went into the library, was there for about a little bit over an hour and a half, went to go leave, and then that's when the library security officer approached me and told me that a staged complaint could cause me to be banned. That's right, all of this was caught on audio file. Now, when I talked to that UCSD campus police officer on November 20th, 2013, I told him that individuals were getting around me every single time that I went on their campus and constantly repeating the following: gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my God, gang stalk, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my God, gang stalk, weird, crazy, oh my God, gang stalk, in that way, or they would just flip how they would say it back to back, okay? What you're about ready to hear is an audio file of 2 individuals intentionally harassing me as a result of them intentionally being put along my route. That's right, and as they're harassing me and threatening me, guess what they're saying? And this occurred 8 days later on November 28, 2013, Thanksgiving Day, right up the street from UCSD. Do you hear these 2 men say gang stalk together? Then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang of stalking, I'm gonna F you up. You be the judge. In this 2012 email that I made, I also stated that these same exact words were being used around me along all of my routes every single day, everywhere I go. And UCSD is mentioned in it as well. You better believe it is. In fact, the email file name mentions that this email file is being made at UCSD. Now, that email was made in 2012. It's already been printed. Well, it was printed the day it was made. It's already been scanned and attached in a PDF link. Now, what I'm doing right now is I am predicting. Today I'm going to be going there because I need to upload some videos. Okay? I need to do some stuff on the internet. Today is the first day that I am going back on UCSD, inside of any library on UCSD campus in La Jolla. Since January 27, 2014. I have not stepped my foot in any UCSD library since January 27, 2014. And I'm showing you this video picture of my cell phone right now. It's 4/27/2014 at 8:42 a.m. And I'm going to use a feature that is in this phone called the voice command, which enables the phone to state the date electronically. So even because the verbal statements I'm making in this video right now are also being tape recorded on this tape recorder. That way the tape recorder can literally be able to have a record that I'm making these predictions, okay, at this location before I even leave it to go to UCSD today or any other day, because I'm not even sure if they're open. They should be open on Sunday, but let's just see. Their library hours might be different in the summer. So I'm going to use the voice command so the tape recorder will even reflect today's date and time. By using the voice command, which enables the phone to state the date and time.
Say a command. April 27th, Sunday, 8:42 a.m.
Okay, now, as a result of the tracking, surveillance, and observation of the targeted individual, that is how they're able, including even using our own cell phones as GPS trackers, as microphones, and even hacking into our video cameras. You can go to YouTube right now and type in cell phone hacking and stalking. Make sure, in fact, a really good video for you to pay attention to when you type that in is the video that I think it's one of the first videos that come up, you know, after you type in cell phone hacking and stalking, of two women that are being covered on a morning show that have had their phone hacked. As a result, their phone is used as a tracker, a microphone, and a camera. Then go to Google and YouTube and type in cell phone hacking and gang stalking. Is this how they're able to know where the targeted individual is at and possibly what they're even saying? Even when the phone is turned off, even when the battery is out. That's right, because cell phones hold a unit of charge in the phones even when the battery's out. That's right. Now, which means that the internal functions of the phone can still be utilized by a third party. Just basically, they're being hacked into just like when you hook up your laptop in any Wi-Fi cloud, okay? As a result of us being monitored, tracked, and surveilled in real time at all times, that's how they're able to know where we're at in order for the manager of this expedition, who is definitely in the system at a higher level. This is organized crime in the system that is perpetrating these criminal realities towards every targeted individual, and we are all over the internet begging for help. Now, I don't bother no one. Anywhere I go. Libraries, grocery stores, movie theaters, restaurants, post offices, banks, bus routes, bus stops, trolley stations, trolley routes, walking, riding my bike. I bother no one at any time, especially when I go into libraries, because I'm not stupid. Well, for one, I'm a grown woman, so why would I be bothering anybody? What I do when I go into libraries is I go in there, I completely mind my own business in every way, shape, and form that you can think of. I go in there, I set my stuff down, I literally say nothing to no one. Okay, I'm not disruptive in any way. I don't burp or fart or anything. Excuse that, but I gotta say it. I don't do anything. I literally go in there, and at any library, I sit down, I do what I do on my computer, I then get up, gather my property, and leave. I literally do nothing at all. I bother no one, literally. Okay? But in organized stalking and gang stalking expeditions, what they will do is stage events. Staged events in gang stalking are called street theaters, where they will literally stage an event, including staged accusations, staged complaints, and even with witnesses, in order to make it appear that what's being brought about against the targeted individual is being brought about because of normal appearing reasons or excuses. That's right. So they can bring about the desired result concerning why the event is brought about. Banning a target from the library. banning a target from the university campus. And part of the reason why they're doing this is two main reasons. So I will not have internet access to expose what's happening to me and where it's happening at, and to accumulate documentation about me, all of it falsified. So when I sue these little criminal sewer rats, okay, they can say, well, look at all this documentation we have about Miss Williams. We've had to ban her back in 2012 over a completely just, oh my God, you would not believe that. I have got so much evidence of gang stalk being set around me on UCSD campus everywhere I go, including by their Club Med restaurant staff. And they'll deny it up and down the road. Of course they will. Do you honestly think that anybody, especially any staff on any university campus who's involved in criminal activity, it's criminal harassment is what it is, because it's got intent to do it. That makes it a felony. Whenever you got criminal intention to harass somebody to cause mental duress, and it's achieved through the stalking, that's a felony. That's not including the cyber hacking, the email account hacking, the evidence hacking, including even possibly erasing this video before it can be uploaded today. You would not believe how they have hacked into my email accounts, my blog accounts, my YouTube accounts. That's right, you just would not believe the criminality that I put up with on SDSU campus, USD campus, and UCSD campus. Now, and at public libraries. Now, you got to research these criminal realities in order to be able to see I'm telling you the truth. Now, in fact, you can just go to YouTube right now and type in "Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Flat Out Evidence of Gang Stalking," "Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Evidence of Gang Stalking," "Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at UCSD," "Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Gang Stalking at SDSU." And what you're going to be listening for are individuals getting around me and saying gang stalk. I've already played you an audio of an event of two males approaching me on a sidewalk on Thanksgiving Day, 8 days after I told a UCSD campus police officer that individuals get around me on a daily basis and repeat gang stalk. Those two individuals were caught 8 days later. Now, that proves the crime was already happening towards me, because what do you think I did? Made up something that I was supposedly experiencing, and then 8 days later catch it right up the street from UCSD, even though it was caught every single day on UCSD campus that I went there? Every day. Every day. On tape recorder, and then sometimes on video file. That's right, in their Price Center, at Club Med, in both their libraries, at bus stops. That's right. That's right. And they will deny it up and down the road concerning it, and they know that eventually I'm going to attempt to sue them. So staging events in order to make it appear that they got a normal appearing reason to ban me is their way of accumulating reports about me. So when I sue them, they can say, well, look at these reports. Leslie harassed our biomedical library staff. We had to ban her because of it. In fact, we had to ban her twice, even though a UCSD library security officer admitted to me in a hidden running tape recorder that a staged complaint can cause me to be banned. Now, you can go to YouTube right now. I believe I uploaded that audio. Hang on. I uploaded that audio to YouTube, and I think the YouTube title is "Learning Disabled Woman Exposes Library Security Guard Admitting What?" And you'll find it. This is an audio of individuals on a Yucca Valley bus in Yucca Valley, California on December 11th, 2012. Almost one full complete year before the November 28th Thanksgiving event that occurred on a sidewalk right up the street from UCSD. Do you hear two separate men saying gang stalk, okay? And, hang on a second. Do you hear... Damn. Alright, let me go into my camera. I'm on a Yucca Valley. This is the audio of a video of me being on a Yucca Valley bus in Yucca Valley, California, on December 11th. Okay, 2012. Almost one full complete year. Okay, before the Thanksgiving event that you just heard. On November 28, 2013, Yucca Valley is 169 miles away from La Jolla, where UCSD is. In fact, you can MapQuest the difference of miles between UCSD's address and the Yucca Valley Library address. Look at the distance of miles. Now, remember, I made an email file in November 2012 stating that, at UCSD, stating that individuals are getting around me and saying gang stalker. That email was made before I went to Yucca Valley. This was caught under bus route landers. What you're listening for are men saying gang stalk and gang stalker, while other individuals are saying, oh my God, right before and after, and then a woman just flat out says gang stalking. Just listen.
Oh, okay.
Well, look at that car right there. So cute.
Where are you looking?
To the left, it just turned.
No.
Those little French cars. No. Cheese.
She does.
You first child?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully my
I got my quick
only child.
I'll take the whole thing. The first one, you want this one forward.
She's pretty good. She never drives.
I'm going to go hang it up in my,
She's already talking.
I'm going to take my American flag out there, little kind of flag, take it out, I'm going to hang it in the window, and I'm going to put it on the show. I wish I did these in three. Oh, yeah. We'll get rich. Oh, yeah, that might work. No, it's American flag.
You know, I'm going to be really mad if you stopped right here, because we could have...
Yeah, we are.
They say in 15 years
when you put an RFID chip in all newborns.
We could have not walked all the way to Walmart from the Social Security office.
It's a radio. There's so many buses that go.
It's a radio frequency identification implant. You ain't never heard of that? Google it. Yeah. You got kids, you should.
I hope they're going. That's beautiful.
Alright, now the audio you just heard is from a video from the phone that was captured on December 11, 2012. In fact, I'm going to show you the final information pertaining to this video. And then I got to hurry up and close this video down. This is the video right here. Now, all I got to do is press options and then go to file information. You're going to see the date on it. Okay, December 11, 2012. I made the email in November of 2012. That's right, at UCSD, and then I went to Yucca Valley in December. I left on December 5th, got there on December 6th, and stayed there until December 13th, and came back to Yucca Valley. Came back to La Jolla. I was there 1 week. Now, the Thanksgiving event was caught on a tape recorder, okay? And I was gang stalked along all my routes in Yucca Valley, caught on tape recorder and video file on my phone. Now, video files have been caught on my video camera and on my tape recorder of the same exact words being said in the same exact identical way at UCSD Price Center, Club Med Restaurant, and on audio inside the Biomedical Library, in the Gillespie Library, and at bus stops. Now, UCSD is going to protect their ass, and the way they're going to do that is by staging these complaints, giving me multiple, walking in and having library security hand me multiple printed out things from library security stating that this is your last warning. Yeah, because what they're doing is allowing the gang stalking, and then, see, a huge methodology of gang stalking is about mental rape. Gang stalking you, making sure they intentionally let you know that you're being gang stalked. Again, this is the audio of the Thanksgiving event 2013, right up the street from UCSD. Why do you think these guys are saying gang stalk together? Then one says gang stalking, and then the same one says gang of stalking, I'm going to F you up. Why do you think they're saying that? Because they want me to know that this event, this staged event, is because of gang stalking. That's why they're saying it, to let me know that it's because of gang stalking. Just listen. Alright, now I'm running low. I'm running low on video time right now, so I'm going to close this video down. Okay, if any event transpires, especially today or the very next time I go into any UCSD library or the Price Center or any other place on their campus, if any event happens that causes me to be banned, arrested, or giving a letter, giving any kind of letter stating that if one more complaint happens, you're going to be banned either permanently or for another year, I'm predicting it right now at this location. Now, you got to understand something. The way these little filthy sewer rats operate is by claiming the target is the problem. So they can say, well, Miss Williams is being, she's causing problems here. She's harassing our staff. She's doing this, she's doing that. These are nothing but literal, complete, bold-faced lies. See, in gang stalking, let me just check the minutes on this video camera. All right, I gotta stop this. But in gang stalking, what they do is intentionally let you know you're being gang stalked, stage an event, and even as the event's transpiring, the people that they can use will literally gaslight you to your face with physical gestures as it's happening. And when they stage events, they will also stage the witnesses, blame you for the event, and then use it to ban you. Literally. They've literally had individuals come and sit right next to me and across from me beside the biomedical library, engaging in gang stalking physical gestures. I gotta go. This is a video prediction. My name is Leslie Williams, and I made this video on April 27th, 2014. Okay, and I have not been back inside the biomedical library or any other library on UCSD campus since January 27th, 2014. Let's see what happens. Thank you.